Sustainability is not just good for the environment, it's good for business. The less fuel a trucking company consumes, the better it is for profitability. So when a transportation company talks sustainability, it's really talking not only about the environment, but also about the long-term viability of its business. We recently spoke with Chris Iveson, Director of Maintenance for Challenger Motor Freight and the 2015 Fleet Maintenance Manager of the Year, to gain some insights into how his company is achieving its sustainability objectives. Fuel economy is obviously a big issue for all fleets. You manage that a number of different ways. What do you do in the shop to make sure that you're maximizing your fuel economy on the road?
We want to make sure that we're ordering the right piece of equipment. That's where it really starts. Having a piece of equipment that is spec'd correctly, it's got the right engine, horsepower, torque, everything's in line for what we need to do. Automated transmissions, we run almost 100% automated transmissions now. From a maintenance point of view, we make sure that first of all, the parameters are set up properly in the truck. We give our drivers a performance incentive, so if they meet a certain fuel economy, they'll get a little bit better top speed. From a maintenance point of view, we're checking tires all the time. We're checking air pressures all the time. Air filters, air filter health campaigns we have going all the time. Tire condition, making sure tires are, you get tires mounted on the road and they don't put directional tires on in the right direction. There's many different things. We actually have a fuel economy checklist that we do whenever one of our units is flagged in our system as having below the norm in fuel economy.
You mentioned technology, the pace of which seems to be escalating drastically. Is that exciting for you, or is it frightening? Is it too much? Is it happening too quickly?
No, I'm very excited about it. I really am. I'm very lucky. I'm very fortunate. I sit on the technical advisory group for the American Trucking Association. I'm the only Canadian member. I have the privilege of sitting around with maintenance leaders from very large corporations around North America. The head guy of UPS, the head guy of Pepsi and Frito-Lay and stuff. And the technology that they're aware of that gets shared, it's not frightening at all. It's so impressive. A couple of years ago, I was sitting in meetings in the States talking about autonomous trucks, and then when I saw, the trucks actually rolling now in Nevada, it just all comes together. To me, it's extremely exciting. At Challenger, we're very much early adopters of technology. By the end of this year, more than 50% of our trucks will have collision mitigation systems on the trucks, which is pretty much unheard of in this business right now. But it puts us so much further ahead of the curve, because when the next piece of technology comes in that will perhaps allow that collision mitigation system to drive the truck, we'll already be there.
I know you were an early adopter of wide-base tires, one of the earliest adopters of LCVs. What other technologies have come along recently that have really helped you improve efficiency here?
You've honestly just hit on the big ones as it comes to efficiency. There hasn't really been, aside from trailer skirts, that's been a big one for us as well. Fly swatter mud flaps has been another thing that we've added. Now we're looking at just little tiny pieces of fuel economy that we can gain. Trailer tails right now, we're going to do a test this year on some trailer tails. Lots of our competitors are running them now, and we're starting to see the numbers come through. We didn't adopt that as quickly as I think we perhaps could have, but now that they've changed their technology a little bit, it seems somewhat more interesting.